Let's Play of Spyro Attack of the Rhynocs. I'm your host, Wildcard ASMR. Spyro Attack of the Rhynocs is one of my most nostalgic games. While it's not exactly on par with the original Spyro PS1 trilogy, this is still a very fun game and holds a very special place in my heart. And today I'm going to play this for you. It's my first Let's Play ever, so let's see how it goes. Click Start. New game. I can't guarantee this is going to be 100% Let's Play, but I'll see what I can do with what I have. Let's get started. We have Spyro and Sparks, and they're blindfolded. It's the professor. We're here at last. You can remove your blindfolds now. Are you finally going to tell us why we had to wear blindfolds, Professor? Well, my secret lab wouldn't be secret if everyone knew where it was. Anyway, I brought you here because I have a couple of great surprises for you. The first one is over there. Go ahead and take a look. Let's take a look in a little peephole. And what do we have here? Looks like the main antagonist, Ripto, is trying to look in on us. But he can't get to us. He's trapped. Is this some kind of toy projector? It looks like Ripto through the peephole. It is Ripto. That machine is my most important and secret invention. Wait a minute. Are you telling us that we were actually looking at Ripto himself? Correct. That peephole is actually a tiny rip in the fabric of space. Wow, with this we could always keep a close eye on that crafty Ripto. I can see why you would want to keep this secret from him. Precisely. Now then, my other surprise is not quite ready to be presented. Why don't you explore my virtual playground while I finish up? So the virtual playground is going to be the training area for the game. So let's see what the professor has in store. Would Spyro like to practice Spyro skills without fear of getting hurt? Excellent, Spyro. Your first task, Spyro, will be to destroy 4 baskets. Press the B button to use your breath ability on a basket. Talk to me here when you have destroyed all 4 baskets. Good luck, Spyro. You click B for your fire breath, and you click select for a wind breath. The wind breath won't really do much for us right now, but it'll come in handy later when we power it up. Well done, Spyro. Spyro's next task will be to destroy 4 vases. Vases do not burn, so press the R button to charge them. Talk to me once Spyro destroys all 4 vases. Good luck, Spyro. The R button is how we destroy these vases, which can otherwise not be destroyed. Easy as cake. Spyro must now charge or use the breath ability to destroy training dummies. Talk to me here once you've destroyed all 4 enemies. Good luck, Spyro. We'll encounter many enemies on our travels, and the professor wants us to make sure that we are prepared to take them on. When we get to the real enemies, they'll be much more threatening than those balloons, of course. Very impressive, Spyro. Now try jumping. To jump, simply press the A button. Jump over there and talk to me when you get there. Just skip and a jump, and we made it. Simply amazing, Spyro. Now try Spyro's glide ability. To glide, press the A button twice, once to jump, and again to glide. Start gliding at the top of a jump to get more distance. Glide over there and talk to me when you get there. We glide and we made it. A splendid job, Spyro. Spyro is incredible. Now Spyro should use Spyro's hover ability. To hover, press the A button while gliding. Hover at the very end of glide to get one last bit of height and distance. Glide and hover over to there and talk to me when you get there. Ooh, that was not supposed to happen. We were supposed to do this. Congratulations, Spyro. Training is concluded. Absolutely outstanding. I think the professor needs to tone down the praise in this place just a bit. You can leave the Spyro training area by dropping down to here. Practice makes Spyro perfect. Come back again soon, Spyro. And that is the basic controls of this game. Let's go back to the lab and see if that surprise that the professor had was ready. Ah, you're back. How did you like my playground? It was really great, Professor. Anyway, I'm finished. Allow me to show you my latest invention. Butler, the automated assistant. Wow, looks impressive. What does he do, Professor? Butler's purpose will be to assist me in the lab. Isn't he wonderful? Ha! Ooh, make him do something. All right then. Butler, why don't you bring Spyro some milk and cookies? Yes, Professor. Milk and cookies for Spyro. Milk, boop. Cookies, 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 cookies. Cookies. Oh dear, I think he's malfunctioning. Professor, he's out of control. Turn him off. Alright, wait. I forgot to install the off switch. I can't turn him off. Ah, Spyro, do something. Find a way to shut down this mechanical menace. So Butler is running amok in the lab. We need to lure him to this generator so he can short circuit and stop making a fuss. Spyro, you did it, but something's happened to the people machine. The hole is getting bigger. Shorting out Butler must have overloaded the machine. We'll do anything we can to help, Professor. Just tell us what to do. Listen very carefully, Spyro. A heart is an artifact with very special properties, and every land has one. I used the heart of my secret lab to create that peephole. Now I'll need the heart from all the other lands to close the giant hole. Okay, great. We can do that. How many hearts, and where do we find them? There are 12 lands outside this lab, and one unique heart in each one. Right, how do we get out of here? Yes, I have a device that will allow you to warp to any land. It's right over... Are you referring to this? I mean, my warp device? Ha ha ha. It's Ripto again. Doesn't he ever go on vacation or anything? What do you know? I was just dreaming up a foolproof plan to rule the world when suddenly an enormous hole leading the professor's secret lab appears out of thin air. Spyro, this is terrible. You must do something quickly. I'm gonna bring all my Rhynocs through this hole and then warp them through all the lands. Instant domination. Too easy. Ripto, I'm gonna kick your... Good thing he didn't curse, because this is not only an E-rated game, but cursing could most likely result in demonetization. Not that it matters, I am a beginning YouTuber after all. Oh no, we've been warped to the Dragon Shores. We better track down all the hearts and find our way back to the secret lab. Hey, I managed to grab one of the professor's notebooks. I use it to keep track of your progress. You can look at it by holding the L button and pressing start. So the Dragon Shores. Our quest begins, and Ripto isn't beginning his Rhynoc invasion. Be on the lookout for Rhynocs hiding in barrels. They're quite the tricky little buggers, aren't they? Let's talk to you, Terry. Spyro, Rhynocs suddenly appeared and stole all the toddlers' toys. All we have left to keep them amused is the heart of the Dragon Shores. What? We need that heart to stop Ripto. Isn't that more important? Look, Mr. Dragonfly, Ripto is nothing compared to a large group of bored kids. While we find their toys and bring them back, you can give us the heart? Of course. Here's a list of their toys. Return them and I'll give you the heart. We just got a quest. View the quest section of the journal to check on your progress. I'm gonna dim down the lights a bit. There we go, because it's starting to get these like wavy lines. And it's not really helping. Sorry about that. They look like they're more, what am I trying to say? Yeah, they don't look like they appear as frequently. But yeah, we have a quest. We need to find all the toys for Terry. We find all the toys and he'll give us the heart. So here we have a safe. Psst! Open Moneybag's vaults by pressing the 2 red buttons before the time runs out. So we hit the buttons and we go into the vault. Moneybags, as you'll see, is a very greedy character and a staple character in the Spyro franchise. And he's known for taking gems from Spyro at numerous intervals. What do you have to say? The fairy shrine is just up this cliff, but Rhynocs smashed the ladder. I'd teleport you up there, but Ripto checked that spellbook out of the library. Hedgewick. Oh, Spyro, Rhynocs appeared out of thin air and all my toddlers fled. I've looked all over the place, but I can't find them. Can you keep an eye out for them? Sure. If we find any of them, we'll send them home. Oh, thanks. I'm worried sick about them. So now we have another mission. Find Hedgewick's children. Maybe they'll give us something to help us on our quest. Maybe even the hearts, if we're lucky. Be sure to collect gems as they become very important as the story goes on. Welcome to the Fairy Library, source of all information in Dragon Shores. And there's our first world, the Fairy Library. Like I said, Dragon Shores will act as sort of a hub area. So expect to spend most of your time here, collecting gems, and just overall exploring and having fun. Rhynocs have taken the bridge out to the Banana Savannah. And here's Moneybags, the greedy bear. Good heavens, my dear, dear friend Spyro. I was just out for a stroll when I happened across the gassy little plaything. Right, how much you want for it? Spyro, I'm surprised at you. Our mansion does have its maintenance costs. Let's say I part with this trinket for a paltry 300 gems. How does that sound? Unfortunately, we only have 133. We'll have to come back later. Sorry I keep fussing with the light features on my Game Boy. I'm just trying to find something that'll make these lines disappear. But it looks like we can't do anything to help it for now. So let's go into the Fairy Library. Brr, it's so chilly. Even the flutterbugs have to keep flapping to stay warm. I bet if you warm up that flutterbug, it will help you get around the library. So let's use our fire breath, which should probably do more harm than good to the flutterbug, and use it to fly up to higher levels in the library. Oh, Spyro, can you do me a big favor? The pilot light in the hearth has gone out. Can you light the pilot light for us so we can get some warmth in here? There you go. Hooray, you did it. Thanks for warming us all up, Spyro. Let me give you something that's sure to help you on your journey. With this fairy scroll, you will have the power to breathe an icy breath. Sparks is just reiterating what we already know. We now have the power of ice breath. I'm sure will be very helpful in the road ahead. So let's explore the library more and see what we can find. Little flags that have Ripto's ugly mug. We can't have that now, can we? We're in the main hall of the fairy library. Shh. Oh, Spyro, those obnoxious Rhynocs are making it impossible to read. And they're ruining the decor, putting up those nasty banners. Well, they're not flags, they're banners. Anyway. Spyro, help! Burning embers suddenly shot out of the heating vents. The books are in danger. You must have blown too hard when you lit the earth, Spyro. Spyro, please do something. You gotta put these fires out. And that's exactly what this ice breath is for. To put out the books. Don't touch the books, as Spyro will take damage. But if Spyro should take damage, he can just take out a sheep and regain some health. These Rhynocs are making a big noise, banging their drums in the library. Not a good place to practice your drums, my dear friends. And we could take the flutterbug up, but let's instead glide over to these islands. And that was a mistake. Oh well, lesson learned. I think there's some books over here that we can put out. So let's do it. Yep, there's one. Take the flutterbug, and it'll take us to this island. Anytime you see paw prints like this, remember where you found them. If you're looking to 100% the game, they'll be very helpful to remember where those paw prints are, because it'll take you to a secret area where you can get more gems. And gems in this game are good, so you can pay money bags for more stuff. If I'm not mistaken, in Attack of the Rhynocs, you need to pay money bags every single gem you've collected in order to 100% the game. So be on the lookout for gems. It never hurts to go through a level more than once. We have another flutterbug here, but more importantly, more buttons. So let's go into the fairy library vault and collect more gems. And our first collectible. This toy is a Ripto action figure. It's small and ugly, just like the real thing. Sparks is straight savage. It's one of the toys the Dragon Elder is looking for. So that's one toy out of 8, I believe. We'll find the others in no time, I'm sure of it. We already have 327, so we could pay money bags if we want. And look, it's Zoe. She's the save fairy in the original Spyro trilogy on PS1. Let's see what she wants. Hello, Spyro. I'm now the head librarian here at the library. I only started a week ago. I've got some bad news, Zoe. Ripto's back. He's got the professor and he's taking over the Dragon Realms as we speak. Oh my, that'll explain all those noisy Rhynocs. We need to find the hearts so we can put a stop to this. Can you help? I can't give you the heart of the fairy library. Its power maintains the books, but the professor once made a maintenance machine for us. We've never used it though, and the Rhynocs have made off with it. If we can get that machine back, could you use it instead and spare the heart? We really need that heart. Of course, if you can find the machine and return it to me, I'll give you the heart. It's not in the library, so you'll have to search other lands to find it. I'll give you a list of its parts in case the Rhynocs have dismantled it. And we have another quest. Sorry, I just gotta rearrange myself. The way I'm positioned isn't exactly a comfortable position to be in. But I'll do anything to get my videos out to the public and give them some good old-fashioned ASMR. Here's another book. We just saw a red chest. I believe there was a red chest in the vault too. Make mental notes of where the chests are, because you could get more items and more gems. We're now in the upper levels of the fairy library. We see more Rhynocs getting into trouble, and I can't seem to break these vases. I say as I promptly break them. As you can see, chests come in many different colors. So, we need keys to open these many colored chests. We'll get the keys in due time, but for right now, let's worry about putting out the fires and getting to the end of the level. And collecting gems, of course. One more book to go, and it should be right over here. And here we have a pink chest. Very good. Like I said, remember these chests, as they will come in handy when 100%ing the game. Thank goodness the fires are out. While we were trying to rescue books, I noticed this one book that doesn't belong in the library. Why don't you take it in return for your help, Spyro? It looks quite old. It looks like a book about kangaroos. It's old and smells funny. Let's keep it for now. Well, we've done almost everything we can do here at the fairy library, except for one thing. There's something behind this door. Hey, Spyro, there's a little red guy with a horn on his head in the library's XYZ section. He's asked not to be disturbed, though I did hear him mumble your name. So Ripto is here. Through that door in the XYZ station. We are now at 24 minutes almost, and I think this is a good place to end the episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. Tell me what you think of my first ASMR video in the comments, and I'll see you next time. This is Wildcard ASMR, signing off.